Well guys, I'm inside. Hey, good boy. Because it's raining again. It has been raining today for the whole time. Hey Sunny. There's thunder in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but yeah, not the greatest weather. But that's not really why I'm here now, because I'm here to talk to you guys. I didn't really want to film this either, and yeah, it's not nice to do, but it is needed. Hey, good boy. Sunny wants all the attention. It's about the kittens. A lot of you guys have been asking me for an update. My last 2 videos, I think. I told you guys they were born, and then in the same video I told you guys that we lost one of the kittens and they were not doing great. And yeah, well, I really hoped for a different outcome. I wished for some better news than I'm about to give you, but this is also part of it, and you guys know I want to be as honest as I possibly can, but it's also hard for me, and makes me sad to talk about those kind of things. And also I know YouTube can be a very hard place. There's a lot of you that support me and always write very kind comments and really motivates me, and I really appreciate it very much, and it makes my day sometimes to read comments that are very supportive. But yeah, sometimes not all of the comments are that supportive, and with things like these, I know most people mean very well, but I was a bit scared to film this, to be honest, because I know there are some people that probably mean very well, but will give some tips and advice and things I should have done differently. And I know I did everything I could, and I'm pretty confident in how I take care of my animals and how they are doing, and that I do whatever it takes to help them, save them, give them what they need. With all my animals, I'm pretty confident in how I do everything, but yeah, with these kind of things, it's just sometimes very hard. And you can maybe see Mokka walking around here, and I have somebody laying beside me here. I don't know if you guys can see him, but he's right next to me, because I only have 1 kitten left. The rest didn't make it, and that's very sad, and it's hard on me as well. I would love to be able to save all animals, but unfortunately I am not. We did everything we could, but they were just too weak. And to give you some information about what I mean with too weak, it's just when the kittens were born, they were extremely small. Normally when a kitten is born, they will be around 100 to 120 grams, their weight when they are born, right after they are born. And these ones, all 5 of them, were between 50 and 60 grams. So that's extremely small. They were just born, well, it almost seemed like they were born prematurely, like too early, like they were born days, maybe even a week too early. But that wasn't the case. They were born on the day they should have been. So it was exactly right. It was just that they are too small. They were so extremely tiny, and they couldn't drink very well from the beginning. I told you guys in the video, I think we tried to feed them with the bottle, but they weren't able to swallow the milk very well, and yeah, it was a struggle from the beginning. And over the last 2 weeks, yeah, we lost 3 more. So that's very sad, and I know I did everything I could, but still it makes me very sad, and it's just I wanted to share it with you guys, but also it's just a bit hard to talk about. And yeah, I was afraid some people might tell me that I should have done things differently, or I know I couldn't. I know I did what I could, and there wasn't really anything more that I could have done, but still it's hard on me. And yeah, but this is also part of it, and I told you guys before, I want to be as honest as possible about my life, and this is part of my life, and yeah, it's just part of it, and I want to show you everything, also when it's not always nice and pretty and beautiful, and like you see it on Instagram. It's just, this is my life and it's part of it, and I want to be honest with you guys, share my feelings as much as I can, and this is just a hard one. I would rather share some very happy things with you, and only happy things, only positive things. I wish I could, but in this video it's not the case. It's not only positive, but there's one positive thing, and that's I have the animals here. Mokka's doing great. She did everything she could for the children. It's not like she didn't take good care of them. She did great. I'm amazed by how great she's doing. And still, because we have 1 kitten left, and he is doing great, so I'm pretty confident he's going to make it. And Zeno is doing good. He's right here giving me some attention with his paw. He always likes to play a role in the videos. But yeah, I'm very grateful for what I have and the animals I have around me, and these things are just part of it, and it's hard and it hurts, but it is the way it is. It's life, and life ends, and it's just sad that we lost them, and things can happen, but it's still very sad, and it will probably take some time to really wrap my mind around it, and yeah, it's sad, but I just really wanted to share it with you guys, so you know. Also because I just want to be honest, but also because I want to show every aspect of what's happening here, and yeah, that's what's happening. So sad news today, but I wanted to keep it realistic, and as any, it's not always nice and happy and positive. Sometimes it is not. You are doing good, boy. So yeah, I'm sorry guys. I wish I would be able to share better news with you, but I am not. And I'm just happy that Mokka is doing great, and the last kitten is doing good. And yeah, I think I can show him. He's sleeping right now, right next to me. He's a handsome little fella. And also don't worry guys, Zeno is very nice to all animals. He will never hurt a kitten. He's maybe when he was younger, but now he's very sweet also to Mokka and also to this baby boy. I don't know how well you guys can see him now, but I will show you some clips of him, of course. He's doing great, and Mokka is doing great as well. So I'm happy with that. I'm very sad I lost the other ones, but yeah, that's life, and it happens. So we're going to do our best for this one, and just continue, and hopefully next time I'll be able to share some more positive news. But for now, I just wanted to share it with you guys, and I hope you understand that it took me some time to give you guys an update. I want to be as honest with you as quickly as I can, but I didn't really know how to give an update, because we were still trying to save them, and we actually lost the last one. It was going real bad for few days, so I knew that one wasn't going to make it, but you just keep trying and trying, and yeah, we lost her today, so that's why I didn't really talk about it earlier, but now you guys know, and I will keep you updated on how this one is doing, but he's doing great, so that's something at least. But yeah, that's about the kittens. It's sad, but it's life. Sometimes it's very positive and very happy and everything is amazing, and sometimes it's not. There's always some kind of balance, and there needs to be. Moments like these, which are extremely sad, make other moments appreciate. It makes you appreciate other moments more, and makes you appreciate life in general a lot more. So try to get something positive out of it, I guess. But yeah, it's still sad. I'm watching the sunset right now. It's been a rainy day again, and it's a bit of a sad day because of the kittens. But yeah, I like to go outside when the sun is setting, and lately we've had some rainy days and large storms, but then at night, like 30 minutes before sunset, the clouds are gone and the sun is out, and I'm still able to look at this. Still able to enjoy a beautiful sunset like this, and it's even more worth it. And there she goes, just saying hello, I guess. It's even more worth it when it's been like bad weather the whole day. I just like to go out when I can and watch the horses for a moment, just breathe in some fresh air, enjoy the few moments of sunshine on my face, especially when it's been a rainy day, and just yeah, take a moment to appreciate it, appreciate all the nature around me and the animals, and yeah, I think it's beautiful. I love a beautiful sunset or sunrise, but I also really like to sleep in the morning, so sunrise is pretty early for me, but sometimes I get out early to see it. But yeah, sunset is definitely a beautiful thing, and especially on days like these, and you can use a little bit of sunshine on your face sometimes, and this is one of those days, so I'm really enjoying it. There's some dogs barking in the background, but I like all animals, so I don't really mind. But yeah, pretty nice out. It was a bit chilly today, also because of all the rain, so it's been very like rainy and then windy and then rainy and then all of a sudden very hot again. And I think tomorrow and the day after it's supposed to be a bit rainy and a bit sunny, so we shall see. Most of the times when that's the forecast, you see it's mostly just raining and there's not sun at all, but we'll see. If it's nice out tomorrow, we'll do some outdoor projects, and if it's not, we'll do some indoor projects, so I guess you guys will see tomorrow. Well, you will see it in a few minutes. I will see tomorrow, and by the power of editing, you don't have to wait the whole night. But I'm hopeful it will be pretty nice, because I still have some things to do in the garden, and I have some maintenance to do in the horse field as well. There's still some trees to trim down, and I need to do some some maintenance on the field, because some of the weeds and the grass is getting too high again. So yeah, I hope it's a nice day tomorrow so I can work on those things, but yeah, we'll see. For now I'm going to watch the sun go down, and then tomorrow it's a new day with new projects, so yeah, we'll see tomorrow. Well, it's the next day and it isn't really great weather. It's actually a bit cold as well and it's windy, but it's mostly dry, so I'm going to do some things outdoors. And we're starting off not with one of my nice projects, but yeah, I promised my mom I would help her out on the property. I try to help her as much as I can. I'm able to live here, so it makes sense to help out as well. And she's actually away now. She is on holiday, so she will be gone for a few weeks, and yeah, I'm just trying to help wherever I can now. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I need to trim these bushes. You'll probably see it next to me. There's a pretty long one as well there, and yeah, they can use some maintenance, and that's what we're starting out with. It's dry now, so I don't know how the next few days are going to be, and I want to get it done, so I think this is the perfect time to do it. So I'm still on the same property. Most of you guys will probably know by now that I do not own the property. It belongs to my family. So yeah, I try to help as much as I can. And I live on the far end of the property. My mom lives in front, close to the road. So yeah, I'm going to help her out by cutting this, and then when she gets home from her holiday she will hopefully appreciate how it looks. But yeah, let's start before it starts to rain and I get nowhere. I'm getting too hot already. And with things like these, I'm no gardener. I'm not able to make it look very pretty, but you guys that know me, you know I don't really want it to look pretty. Well, it's fine if it looks pretty, but I just want to get the job done, and I do what I can. I mean, I'm no gardener, I'm no landscaper or anything like that. I just try to help out my mom and just maintain the property as good as I can, and doesn't always need to be perfect, it just needs to get done. So that's what I'm doing. So a lot of you guys that have more experience than I have will probably think, well, you should do this or you should do that, and you are probably right, but I just do it my way, and she will be happy with that it's cut, so she thinks it's fine. It doesn't really need to be perfect, it just doesn't need to be overgrown, it just needs to a little bit of a trimming, that's all. So don't worry, it's fine this way. I know it's not perfect, but hey, I'm not perfect, the bush is not perfect, we're all not perfect. Well, maybe some of you guys are, but I'm certainly not.
Dat begint wel wat te worden, hè?
Het scheelt hem ook, moet alleen op hoofddoekje.
Dan komt ze al gelijk naar Dylan toe.
Terwijl ze het hele show te geven. Kijk.
Ja, gaat ze weer schattig. Oh, en een schatje.
Plaatje is het.
Oh.
Waarschijnlijk heeft hij een tijd.
Ja.
Ah, dat zoekt ze
Maar
zo.
niet met mokken.
Niet meer mokken, nee. Maar ik kan me voorstellen dat als jij een mooie hij wordt wel echt heel licht nu, hoor. My grandma came to see what I was doing again. When she hears the sounds, she always checks to see what we are doing or building, and especially now that my mother is gone, she likes to walk around a bit. She doesn't walk that good anymore. She had some sicknesses and illnesses in her life, so she is 82 years old now, 83, 82, around there somewhere. Oh, the sun is getting out. Now it's getting hot, but yeah, she lives with us on the property as well, so you guys can see that tiny house over there. That well, it is a cottage style house, very small and nice. That's where my grandmother lives. And when I grew up on the countryside, I always had my grandparents right next to me living there. I'm very used to it. The house where I was born was actually the house my grandparents bought one day, and then my parents lived next to them. So always on the same property, and now it's the same as well. So I'm very used to it, and it's also quite nice to have her close. And I really love how she comes to check and see what we are doing, especially now that Dylan, that's my brother, you also saw him, and I are living here. She really loves to see what we're up to and what we're building and with all the animals. My grandmother is a real animal lover, and she loves to spend time with animals. She's yeah, she likes all animals, and when we grew up she always had chickens and she had goats, and yeah, she is a real animal person as well. And I love that about her, that it's still there, you know. She is getting older, but she still has the same things she likes, and that's why Dylan grabbed the kitten real quick. He's getting fairly big, and she loves to see how he's doing, so she's very interested in everything that we do, but also that's going on here. And yeah, she loves to see the animals as well. So she doesn't walk that great, so we grabbed the kitten so she could take a closer look, and you can see the joy in her eyes, and yeah, I really love to see that. But yeah, she lives in the house over there, so I'm very lucky to have family close, and that we're able to do this, live here with everybody. And yeah, you will maybe hear some background noise as well, because Dylan is going to mow some grass, and he is also helping out, especially now my mother is not around. He likes to do some chores to help her out as well. Hallo? Heeft u post?
Voor jou.
Oh, the mail. She came to give me some mail, so I'm going to put it away and then continue. still have this empty pot here, but I just went to the garden center and grabbed the plant I like. Well, it's actually a selection of plants, but let me grab it and I will show you. This is how it looks. It's all different kinds and colors, and yeah, I just really liked how it looked. It was not too expensive as well, and it's it says here on this card that it's great for insects like bees, and that's the thing I always like. I like to watch the bees and the butterflies, and I like to help them out a bit, so yeah, I think it looks pretty nice. So these are just wood shavings I'm going to put at the bottom, just to lift the plant a little bit higher, and it's actually very good to use for this purpose because it's natural and it has like nutrients and things like this, and it's actually just, it's very cheap for me as well because it's for free. It's just what I've left over when I used the chainsaw, so yeah, I have it everywhere, and once in a while I like to collect some, put it in a bucket so I can use it for things like these. Gonna grab some more. Have a small clay project. It's actually kind of like a candle holder. Just made it for myself, and I still need to paint it. It takes a long time for the clay to completely dry so you can paint it. So most of the times I make something out of clay. I put it on a shelf, and yeah, I let it hey Milky, I let it sit there for quite some time to make sure it's completely dry, and when it is, it's ready to paint. So I have a small thing I made with clay that I need to paint, and the weather is actually quite alright now. It is cloudy, but it's a bit warm, and I thought it would be nice to just spend some time outside. And normally with those kind of things I paint and the clay things I do on the inside, mostly when it's raining because there's not much else to do. But now it's nice out and I still want to paint it, so I thought, well, why not sit outside and paint it here So I'm just grabbing my stuff real quick and start painting here. It's pretty nice, and I think it might dry a bit quicker outside as well, so yeah, we'll see. I will show you what I need to paint in a bit. I just need to grab some stuff. It's completely done right now. Just needs to paint the bottom part because this is just still the grey clay. This is done. It needs to dry a bit more before I can turn it around safely and paint the bottom part. And then if oh, the wind is picking up all of a sudden. If it's completely painted and completely dry, it will take a few days. I'm not going to risk ruin it, so I let it dry for quite a bit, and then I will put a layer of varnish over there just to keep it protected a little bit more, so it will last longer. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It's just a simple thing I made with clay and then painted it. It's nothing special, but yeah, I quite like it. And it's just with those things. I'm not a great painter. I'm not that experienced with using clay. Completely not. I just like to make things I think look nice, and yeah, I'm happy with it. So I'm not a professional. Some of you might think, well, you should have done it differently, but hey, it's what I like, so I don't really mind as long as it's something I like. And if I didn't like it, I would gift it to somebody that might like it, or just try again next time. You know, you always learn something from just trying things out, and of course it's never really perfect the first time. Some's not the first, 10 times. Sometimes it will never be perfect, but I also think that's just part of it, just trying out, doing things. Sometimes it doesn't work out, and sometimes it turns out great. And with things like these, if I like it, it's going to be in my home, so I need to look at it. And if I don't like it, yeah, better next time, I guess. But I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I made the clay parts quite a long time ago. I think maybe even still when it was autumn, because it's a little bit autumn themed. I don't know, spring maybe. But yeah, might keep it for myself or might gift it to somebody. My grandma tends to like those things, but she doesn't really use candle burners anymore, of candle holders or something with candles. She just uses the fake candle ones with the light in them, because she likes to be safe and she's scared she might burn her house down. So that's a good thing, I guess. So she's very careful, but yeah, let's see how it turned out, and then I might gift it to my grandmother. Maybe. First needs some time to dry and then finish it. But yeah, it's a pretty great spot to be painting outside. The weather is still alright. There are some clouds now, but I hope it will stay dry so this can stay to dry here. With rain it will probably be ruined very quickly. But yeah, I like this spot. It's one of my favorite spots on the property. Most of you guys have probably seen the property tour by now. One of my most watched videos. And yeah, I really like this spot, and think maybe one day I will build like a bench or sitting area here. For now it's just open field, but you know, you can move the table around, grab a chair. Actually, I grabbed this from my brother, so Dylan, if you're watching this, thank you. Made it very easy because this is lightweight, so I can just put it here and sit here. It's a really nice spot. But yeah, I think a bench or something would be nice here, just to sit here, eat breakfast or lunch or dinner or do whatever, just sit here. So yeah, I really like it here. But yeah, I'm going to let this dry, and probably will be, it's drying already, so it shouldn't take too long. And then I'm going to say hello to the horses, because they've seen me sit here. The horses are in the field, it's right over there. And they saw me sitting here and they were looking at me the whole time, but I didn't really talk to them because I was busy painting. So I will say hi to them and yeah, greet them a little bit. They are very curious. We'll go there and see how they are doing. Well, hey guys. It's always nice to spend some time with them. They are so curious, and they saw me over there painting the whole time, and then they just want to come close, and they are not able because of the fence. Otherwise that would be a very big problem, but yeah, they just like to say hi. But that was it for today's video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I really did. Unfortunately, some sad news about the kittens as well, but yeah, just I want to share everything with you, and I hope you guys appreciate it, and hope you enjoyed the rest of the video as well. It's not always just sadness. I like to share everything, all the beautiful things, and also the sometimes sad things. But yeah. If you like this video, I would really appreciate it if you leave a like and a comment. Tell me what you think about the painting and what I should do next time. I always love to hear you guys' ideas, especially on small DIY projects, because it gives some inspiration as well. And if you haven't already, I would also really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out and keeps the channel growing. And it also just makes me very happy, because I love to share my journey with you guys, and yeah, just really appreciated everything, all the comments, all the nice comments, and yeah, it really means a lot to me, guys. So thank you very much. Are you alright, Oreo? Hey, hey. Ah, Oreo, she always wants to touch the tripod. Small girl. Ah, she's so furry. But thank you for watching again. You guys want to say something? Bounty? Have something to say to the people? They just like to hang around, I guess. Hey, Coco? Well, see you guys next week.